It's also interesting to me that a guy like yourself, who was talked about, a little bit discussed during trade deadline, has now come off the bench and in this sort of reserve role where you've been tremendously effective. What has this transition meant for you along with the success of the team?
I just try to contribute in any way possible. I mean, at the end of the day, we're playing really well together as a team, and when you're winning, and so I'm just trying to continue to come off the bench and provide a little spark to help us continue this run.
Greg, how much fun and how difficult it's been with all the influx with the injuries and the different lineups and guys asked to do different things? The fact that you guys are in that A spot and have a chance to keep gaining ground, how gratifying is it with this type of season you guys have had with the injuries to be in this spot right now?
It definitely feels good, and that's just a testament to our roster of guys. If somebody goes out, next man up. I think guys have been doing a great job of coming in and not having any drop off. So we need everyone. We knew that from day one, and we just have to continue to play the way we are.
Greg, this is Coach Hollins. How important has it been for your success with Chris Middleton coming back to the team from his injury?
It's been huge. I mean, he probably was our best player last year. So when a guy like that is out, it's definitely a big adjustment for everyone. It's definitely great having him back. He's a great decision maker, great scorer. He gives us outside shooting, and he definitely gives us playmaking ability. So it's definitely good having him back.
Greg, this was such an important home win tonight, given the fact that Minnesota was playing real well. They're hungry to try to make the playoffs. You guys not only keep the streak alive, but this is a great springboard for you, isn't it, now, as you open up this 6-game trip?
Definitely. We definitely want to take care of business at home. We got a long West Coast trip coming up, so it's good to go into the trip with a little momentum. Hopefully we can carry it over.
All right, well, we'll see you Monday at Memphis. Not only one of the more talented players in the league, but some of the best pipes in the league from Greg Monroe. Good talk as well.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Appreciate it. Have a great trip.
Thank you, guys.
Congratulations on the win streak. Way to go. Great job.
And what did he say? Our best player back? He didn't say Giannis. He said Chris Middleton, right?
Well,
players, look, and I love Giannis. He can do a lot of things. But
Giannis is the all-star.
Yeah, but when you're talking about I need a bucket, or I got to put the ball in a player's hand to make a decision that's going to lead to a bucket, whose hands do the players want the ball in? Chris Middleton.
Yeah, well, this was a good win, not only because of all the things that I mentioned, too, but it's a back-to-back. I mean, they played Indiana and beat Indiana the night before. Minnesota, yeah, maybe they were dragging a little bit. That was a very emotional game at home. They had to hike it to Milwaukee and play in the second of a back-to-back. But a game like that, Lionel and Sam, what does it do for a young team in terms of this playoff push that you're talking about and fighting through whatever fatigue or whatever problems you might think you're having?
Well, everybody has to come out and play well both nights, and it didn't happen for Minnesota tonight. Yep. Towns had a big game, Rubio had a nice game, and then Wiggins didn't. But what beat them was the 7 guys in double figures from Milwaukee. They played well together, got everybody involved. They're counting, Minnesota's now counting on their stars to do something, and they're a little fatigued, a little tired. As you saw tonight, down the stretch, they missed some easy shots that they should have made, but fatigue set in.
Yeah, and Sam, last thing before we go to break here. With Greg Monroe, I mentioned to him about accepting that role that he has in terms of coming off the bench and doing that. And a lot of times, it's a tough sell for some players, isn't it?
Well, it's tough when you were a big free agent and they signed him a few years ago. But Coach said something off air about players accepting their role. If you want to win, it's the coach's job to find a role. No, it's the coach's job to give you a role. It's your job to accept that role and integrate yourself within the team. And Greg Monroe's a pro. Look, when he was starting, things didn't work out quite right, but he hung in there. He worked on his game. And Jason Kidd has come back to him. And, Coach, you know this. That's why, as a coach, I don't believe in a doghouse. You don't throw players away. You got 82 games. And over the course of 82 games, if you got 15 guys on that roster, you're going to use all 15. Every guy is going to have an opportunity to play and help you win and help you be successful. So you don't throw guys away. You may set them for a minute, but you never forget them because you're going to have to go back to them over the course of 82 games.
Can I tell you guys, it's been a 4-hour coaching lesson with you. I really picked your brains tonight about philosophies and strategies, and it's been a lot of fun. Go ahead, Lionel.
Well, like Sam said, with 82 games, everybody's going to get an opportunity, but the key is being a pro. When coach makes a decision, it's not personal. If you go over there and keep working, your time will come again, and it'll be an important time for you to step up and make a play. Now, if you're pouting over there and upset and mad at the coach and want everybody to fail, when you get your opportunity again, you are going to fail.
Who you just hurt? You just hurt yourself.
Exactly.
I tell young players that all the time. When you get mad, like Coach saying, go pout and get into a funk and can't make a shot and forget your defensive assignments. Yeah, you just hurt the team, but guess what's going to happen eventually? You hurt yourself because as a coach, I'm not going to play you.
Well,
you're going to get an opportunity, but you're not going to play.
I find it hard to believe that any of the players would be upset with either one of you guys. They're so genteel and understanding.
You find it hard to believe we actually used to get upset at the coach back then when we played. That's part of it. Am I right?
No doubt about it.
That's how you learn.
So nothing when we played.
You were way smarter than the coach,
Absolutely.
right? Of course.
Until he sat me on the bench, and then that's when I got smart.
All right, I get it. Crunch Time continues in just a moment.